Hello everyone, once again it is I, the Professor. Now, this been the news of the YouTube today that James Nintendo Nerd, the AVGN, his channel, James Nintendo Nerd, and Cinemassacre, those two YouTube channels were taken down. Although he has gotten the James Nintendo Nerd channel back, and I realize that this is probably the 600th video made about this today, and you know what, I don't give a flying fuck tard. So, here's the thing. I'm not going to sit here and whine and bitch and moan and complain that he lost his channel. In all retrospect, I think, hallelujah. To tell you the truth, when I heard that he lost his channel, I went, hallelujah. Hey, maybe the YouTube partners aren't as untouchable. You never know. But then YouTube turns around and gives him back his channel. Now, there's been speculation in the air about why he lost his channel in the first place. Some people have speculated it's been something about a Shining Force video he made, and Sega being Sega decided to remove that video, flag it, and he lost his channel. Now, that would lead to the question of where the other strikes come from, because you don't just lose a channel for one strike. You'd have to have multiple strikes against you, so it couldn't have just been the Shining Force video in and of itself. Was it for false flagging? Was it for whatever? Now, what I want to talk about, though, is the injustice. The injustice. And no, not the injustice of AVGN losing his channel. I don't think that's injustice. Here's the thing. Now, if it was for false flags, if he was falsely flagged by a bunch of people, by trolls, whoever, whatever, I don't give a shit. But if he was falsely flagged, then yeah, it was kind of a BS thing for him to lose his channel. But if it was for actual, legitimate copyright reasoning, hate speech reasoning, flaming reasoning, any of that sort, actual legitimate reasons, then I don't see an issue with them losing his channel. I'm more than happy to let AVGN lose his channel, whether it's for trolling or not. But here's the thing. Here is the very fucking thing that I want to talk about. When AVGN loses his channel, what, a couple of hours later, he gets it back. Why? Because he's a goddamn YouTube partner. He brings in a bunch of fucking money. Now, my issue with this is, just because he's a YouTube partner, just because he brings in a lot of revenue and a lot of bandwidth to YouTube, Google decides to give him back his channel regardless of what strikes go up against him. They will give him back his channel. And that's how Google works. They see him as a money-making area. So he gets his channel back pretty much fucking immediately. It would be the same thing for Ray William Johnson, Smosh, Shane Dawson, the Archfiend even. Any of these guys lose their channels, they're pretty much going to get them back because they know these channels get them revenue, get them bandwidth. It feeds them money to have these channels on here. But if you have a channel like me, or Youngblood, or let's say Smugleaf, or hell, how about this? Gigs, all the channels he's lost, and the channels that I've lost, the channels that Nation of Johnny K has lost, the channels Realm Wars have lost, but all these other YouTubers that lose their channels, whether it be due to false flagging or due to anything else, which in my case, and many of the people I mentioned, their cases, it was due to false flagging. We can go and scream and yell until we're blue in the face, but YouTube won't do jack shit, because we're a bunch of lowly little nobodies with barely 1,000 subscribers. We're not important enough to get our channels back due to false flagging. We're not important enough for YouTube to say, yeah, you were falsely flagged, much like, hey, AVGN was, or the Archfiend, or Ray William Johnson, they were all falsely flagged. We should hold the same standards for you as we do for them. But no, Google being who they are, they're not going to do that. We are pointless and worthless to them. And that's the way that the Google Corporation works. That's the way YouTube works. Welcome to YouTube. And I understand. I really do understand why they do this. I really do understand. Google is a corporation. They're in this for the money. And they know if they lose these channels, they're not going to get the money as easily. Although it's very fucking simple. AVGN would not have missed a beat had he actually lost his channel. He really wouldn't have. He'd go make a new channel, he'd put a little message on Cinemassacre, millions of fanboys would be looking around going, oh my god, my idol, my god, he's gone, oh, who am I supposed to worship, my shrine is pointless now. But they'd be searching and it'd be real easy for them to find him putting a message up saying, here's my YouTube channel, and 3 million people would subscribe in an afternoon back to AVGN really easily. He'd get his subscribers back, he'd get the revenue back, and he'd get his partnership back almost instantly, even if he had to create a new channel. That's the power of having a bunch of fanboys. You can instantaneously recover any losses you had. What happened to him wasn't a loss. It wasn't a detriment to the James Rolfe. It wasn't a detriment to AVGN. He would have been perfectly fine had he not had his channel anymore. But now if you look at a lowly YouTube user or a very small YouTube partner, if we lose our channel, we're fucked. We are pretty much fucked. Unless it goes by word of mouth of some of our buddies on YouTube, some other channels that we know, we're friends with the people who run those channels, they put out messages, we're pretty much fucked. Say, when I lost TOG Reviews, I had 500 subs. It took me another year and a half almost to get my 500 subs back, and then now I'm almost at 1,000, which that's not important. I'm just saying that as an example. When someone like me or someone else who is a very low subscriber based channel loses their channel, they're pretty much fucked and they go back to ground zero. But when someone like AVGN comes back, they're just fine. So like I said, I understand why Google does it like this. I understand the reasoning behind it for the money and that they're a corporation, but I really think it's very immoral, very unethical to do this and to run business this way, because going by this is Google just saying that the YouTube users, the YouTube video creators are nothing more than dollar signs to them. If you can't bring in the revenue to them, they don't give two shits about you. And you're going to sit in the sidelines. And if you are someone like me who doesn't want to go out and whore out their videos, who doesn't want to send it to a million people that they don't know and say, hey, please watch my videos, please check me out, you're stuck. You're going to slowly grow. Slowly grow. Which, in all honesty, I appreciate the slow growth that I have. I appreciate my small fan base. I really do. I like a small fan base, as it were. Can it grow? Would I be happy if it growed? Not to be egotistical, but yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be interesting to see. But that's not my main purpose for being on YouTube. And I just wanted to put that out there. I wanted people to make sure that they're looking at this with a wider scope and a wider range, because you've got the videos out there of people who started whining and pissing and moaning that the AVGN lost his channel. Oh, it's such a horrible day. The YouTube is dead. The internet is no more. AVGN lost his YouTube channel. And now we've got people who are coming back and going, yay, he got his channel back. Salvation! Salvation! Don't worry, boys. Our God and Savior Jesus Christ of the video games is back. I want to be one of the people who comes out here and say, guys, think about this. He is a scam artist, and it's been proven before. He's a scam artist, and I will never deny this. And YouTube, Google, you should look at Google and how they're being unfair to you, the fanboys. If you have a channel and you want it to grow, if you lost your channel, it wouldn't come back. They're not going to treat you the same as AVGN because you don't bring them the money. Because Google and AVGN look at you as lesser people, lesser human beings. To both of them, you're a bank account. You are nothing more than something for them to pull money from constantly. So I just want people to look at the bigger, the wider scope, the wider range. And yeah, this is something that's probably never going to change, because this is Google, this is YouTube. It's never going to change. Because welcome to the corporate world. Walmart runs things because, hey, they're out for money. Target runs things because, hey, they're out for money. That's how it works. No corporation runs it for their customers anymore. No corporation runs it for their employees or for their consumer base. They run it to make money. That's how corporations are built, and that's how corporations are run. Big, massive corporations. Now, the small mom and pop places, no, they're still for the customer 90% of the time. But these big corporations, they're in it for the money, and that's all you are. You're money, you're a dollar sign. And if you had gotten flagged down, if you had lost your channel, you'd be making a new channel and starting at base zero, because YouTube wouldn't give two shits. Google wouldn't give two shits. But because it was AVGN, he got it back immediately. Very unethical, Google. Very, very unethical.